Hey, ladies and gents, how you guys doing? My name's Ronan Wintersong, and we're gonna play some more Diablo 4. Continuing on where we left off, we finished Act 1 last video, and we're gonna move on to Act 2. I remember I did mention that we would be doing some side quests. We'd do a bunch of them in a video. However, guys, that would have taken more than one video because each of my videos are roughly an hour, probably a little bit more than that on average, but just a little. That side quest video would be probably about 3 hours long or so because of how many there are and how the length of time it takes to do them. Also, they're kind of, while some of them have story, some of them don't. Some of them are a little repetitive. None of those stories are really impact the game, the main story. So it's really not worth it. It's worth it to me to do them. It's not really worth it for me to put them in a video for everybody to watch and be bored out of their mind over. So I'm just gonna leave the side quests to my own free time, like I did. I went ahead and did pretty much most, if not all, of the... how do you tell? I've done 25 out of 35 side quests in this area, so I guess there's more that I don't even know about, so... possibly the strongholds? A couple others? Maybe, I don't know. I'm sure I'll find them eventually. I am a completionist, so I'll do them all eventually, but... Anyway, yeah, I don't see the point of putting them in video when they really have no impact on the main quest at all. Other than something extra to do. And again, the story, none of them are really worth that extra, that extra time in the video. Anyway, so we're going to be doing the Act 2. There is one kind of side quest. They're called priority quests, which I may do on the video. I should be doing this. This is the Masters of Battle, where you get your expertise unlocked. The technique, where you can unlock one of these techniques to use permanently, regardless of what weapons you're wielding. So we'll eventually need to do that. So I'll make sure I record that one and any other kind of priority quests. We'll see. We'll take it a day at a time kind of thing. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Act 2. An unforeseen visit. Let's go ahead and read it. We're supposed to find Donan at Eldheim Keep. So Donan is Lorath's other Haradrim. So I guess we're gonna... Yeah, Lorath has asked me to go to Skazglen and find the Haradrim known as Donan. I'm to deliver a message to tell him of Lilith's presence and the peril that brings. Alright, let's get a move on. I did change my build a little bit. We go up to... Oh, no, let's teleport to Menestad. I got all the teleport points in this area. Like I was saying, I did change my build a little bit. Instead of leap, I have charge. I got a piece of gear that alters charge a little bit, makes it a little bit more powerful. It calls 4 ancients to also charge with me when I charge. So it actually looks pretty cool, and it's pretty destructive. So it's fun. I like it. Eventually, I'll probably go back to the Whirlwind build, because I like Whirlwind better than Hammer of the Ancients. Unless I find something to change my mind. But anyway, charge looked like fun, so I've been trying it out. It is quite fun.
Light's blessing. If you have needs, check in with the watch commander.
There's what? What are those
The
kids
ash
finding?
fell like rain, and Astaroth's mad laughter
Oh, storyteller.
boomed like thunder. Folk tried to hide, but the demon sniffed them out. He herded them into a cage of fire, and as he prepared to eat them one by one, whoosh! A fierce wind blew out the flames. There in the smoke stood the three heroes. Even Astaroth trembled at the sight. First came Erida, calling down a storm upon the demon's head with music from her talharpa. Then came Nefane, growling like a beast, slashing at Astaroth with fang and claw. And last came Donan. He plunged his hand into the demon's fiery chest and crushed the fiend's heart in his palm. Astaroth let loose a cry that shook the forest to its roots. And then the monster crumbled into dust. So ended the days of Ash.
I love little details like that. That is cool. Also, it sounds like a story that probably didn't happen that way.
Can't you feel it? Eldheim is hallowed ground, my friend. Blessed with Anaris' holy light. Just being here is a way of lifting my spirits.
Interesting.
Survive Skosklin, and they'll be stronger for it.
What is going on? I think that's a bug.
Won't find me getting squeamish.
Okay.
Beware the gossip around here, traveler. The Glen folk will find any reason to slander the cathedral, despite all we've done to heal this broken land.
Oh no. You another one of his bootlickers? Doning this, doning that. People always going on about the man like he's a god among us. Oh, where was he when the knights penitent scoffed at our offerings to the forest? Huh? I'll tell you where. Up in his pretty keep, prancing about like the cock of the walk.
I'm looking for a Haradrim named Donan. An old friend of his sent me.
At this hour, I'd wager he's in the keep. Check with the guard at the door.
Pray for me, Wanderer. I've asked Inarius for the strength to resist temptation, but I can't keep my hands from stealing. It's like they're possessed.
So, Klepto. Interesting.
He's upstairs in the Great Hall with his son. Keep it quick.
That is Donan and the two druids that the storyteller was talking about. Smiting the demon Astaroth, I think it was. Interesting. Oh look. In honor of the great Herodric mage Donan and his brave druids Irida and Nafane, who vanquished the demon Astaroth and ended the days of Ash. Oops.
Dad, I need to be out in the field with the other knights.
Why the rush, my boy? You know, I found some of my old Herodric tomes. Stay here, and we can go through them together.
I can take some with me. We have a visitor.
This discussion is not over. Is there something you need?
I have a message from Lorath.
Well, there's a name from another life. Has the old man finally come down from the mountain?
With a warning. An ancient evil walks the land. The demon, Lilith.
And you know this how? Did you and Lorath discover something of interest?
Perhaps this is all connected to what you saw, Father.
Yes, I was just getting to that. There was an incident at my estate. Probably best if we discuss it there. Go and have a look around for yourself. I'll meet you shortly, and then we can talk more. As for your request, get to Braystag, and be careful. Stay close to the other knight's penitent.
I will. Don't worry.
We haven't spoken much in recent years, but the two of us have history. We are brothers of the Herodrim. I'm probably the closest thing to a friend he has nowadays. Forging bonds is not exactly a strength of his, as I'm sure you've noticed. It occurred just the other day, in the dead of night. I thought it was a nightmare at first, but unfortunately that is not the case. I have some things to finish up here, and then we will talk more at the estate. Rothma is dead. I brought the prophecy to Inarius so he could unravel its true meaning. I never expected he would kill his son because of it. But now the very thing he wanted, this infernal key to hell, is in Lilith's hands. It must relate to her search for Astaroth.
So she's searching for Astaroth, huh? Just a moment, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys.
Walk in the light.
Just fooling around with the graphics just a little bit to see if I can get it
for an old soldier.
to perform a little better. I think I might be losing some frames while I'm recording this game. At least on the recordings themselves. I'd like it to run smoothly without sacrificing visuals if possible, but I might not be able to.
Welcome to Firebreak Manor, traveler.
I'm here about the incident. Donan gave me permission to look around.
Incident.
That was all he said.
I must be referring to his study.
Something unsettling transpired there.
Well, you know I'm going to look at all of it, so might as well get started. Ooh. Must be his kid's room. Here's the alchemy table. Congrats, Alex the Butcher. A hefty tome entitled A Guide to the Weights and Measures of Ancient Khajan, Volume 2. The pages are well worn and riddled with handwritten notes. So he is a scholar. I guess technically all Haradrim would be considered scholarly, right? You're supposed to study all things demons and hell and heaven related. Sorry guys, just searching for any other tidbits that are lying around. Ah.
This can't be. I know who you are.
And I know you, Donan. Old, tired, each day a struggle to live up to your own legacy.
What do you want with me?
Astaroth.
She's dead.
Astaroth cannot die. Not by your hand. What have you done with him?
Away, demon. I deny you.
You have grown so frail. I can make you the hero you were.
Return to the darkness from whence you came. I said away!
Yeah. All right.
A signal horn.
Stack of papers bearing the title, The Fall of Astaroth. It appears to be an unfinished chronicle of Donan's battle against the demon. Numerous lines have been crossed out and rewritten. So he kind of wrote his own legend, looks like. Maybe embellished it a little bit. Lilith says that he can't kill Astaroth. So I'd say that's probably one of them. Looks like we're being attacked, guys.
I need more fury. I'm out of fury. Low on fury.
Goat men. They've never dared come so close to the estate before.
Perhaps they were drawn by Lilith's presence. I saw a vision of her in your study.
What do you mean, a vision?
I don't fully understand how, but it isn't the first time.
Full of surprises, aren't you? No wonder you caught Lorath's attention. Well, now you understand my predicament. A daughter of hatred in my own home. She must be furious I cast her out.
That painting on your wall. Who are the others in it?
Why do you ask?
Lilith seemed to leave after seeing them.
Nafane and Arida. The druids who helped me slay Astaroth. Yes. Yes, I think you're onto something. I resisted her, so she might question them about the demon next. There are knights stationed in villages near the druids. If Lilith passed through, they must have seen her. I must see to the dead here. If I'd known they were in danger, I would have closed off the estate. Damn Lilith. She brought this on them. Of course not. Demons are arrogant creatures. She would never accept that our kind could vanquish Astaroth. What troubles me is why she's looking for him. What does she want? Astaroth was from the realm of hatred, the place Lilith once called home. Perhaps therein lies an answer. I'll have to ponder this more. They were like brother and sister to me once. But life has taken us on different paths. Erida is consumed with her task of watching over the dead. I long for a time we can meet and discuss old histories like we used to. And Nafane, well, it's a shame he's become so bitter. Lives like a recluse, deep in the woods. Refuses to meet with me. People either praise me or curse me for that decision. There is no middle ground. Druids like Nafane think I've given away their land to the Knights Penitent. What other choice do they think I had? After the days of Ash, we needed help to rebuild and protect Scotland. The cathedral was ready and willing.
Waypoint over here. Let's get that before moving on. Alright. I'm gonna check out my inventory real quick, see if I've got anything worth. Okay, so this sword has more damage. I can probably extract that legendary effect there and put it on this sword. Double swing. It's nah, I'm good. Let's see, this one is this one's even more damage. Overpower, execute, critical strike damage, basic skill damage, which I'm not really that interested in. Let's do, I like this one better. It's damage over time, execute, damage to stunned enemies. Nope. That's a pretty decent upgrade there. 147 DPS more. Critical strike damage, damage over time, damage to slowed, and core skill. This is a good one. But I would lose my... You have 30% increased critical strike against injured enemies. And while you're healthy, you gain 60% increased crowd control duration. I can afford to lose that one, I think. That's a good one. One is 47 and 74, even more. Except that's basic skill damage instead of core skill, which is the one I really like. All stats, 9% damage to crowd controlled enemies, which I do have. I think this one's probably more. Excuse me. Strength, execute, crit strike. It is more. Alright, for now, I'm going to go back to Kyovashad. I want to swap some things around. So this is interesting what I'm about to show you here. So we can actually extract legendary effects. They're called aspects. So this right down here where it says charge calls forth 4 ancients who also charge, that is called an aspect, and they're only found on legendary items. So what we can do is we can take this. No, that's not going to work because this is already, yeah, this was already imprinted. Let's see. So was that. Let me check something real quick. Okay, yeah. Okay, so watch this. We could take this one, extract the aspect from it. And if I remember correctly, it'll go in here. Yep, it goes in here. 3%. Okay, that's better. Okay, so it goes in here as it was on the item itself. So it kept 19% and 285% in the available range. So you can actually extract it exactly how it is and then put it on a completely different weapon. You can only do it once though. It won't let you extract this power back off that other weapon. So put this weapon here. Now you can take the aspect from your inventory to make this a legendary weapon, or you can go to the Codex of Power and you can take any well, just not any of these because they're not all for us. So we go here, show my class only, and we can take charge calls forth 4 ancients who also charge, dealing 50% of normal damage, which is the one that I've got here. This is a more expensive way of doing it, by the way. It will cost more materials, more gold, etc. So if you can do this to save a little bit of gold, that's a good way of doing it. See, it only costs 3,000 and 2 crafting materials. Watch how much this one costs. 18,010. So it is a pretty big jump. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one. Now we can equip this in that slot. 36. We're gonna swap these weapons. Then we got this. Let me see. So this was imprinted. I can't really do anything with this. We're gonna lose this effect completely. Okay, now I'm gonna take you to the next crafting area and show you what's up here. So this is the jeweler, and you can take things from your inventory, jewels from your inventory. You can combine them to create a better version of that same jewel. And this includes things that are in your bank, by the way. So if you put your all of your jewels inside your bank, you can still upgrade them. Other things that you can do, you can add sockets to pieces of gear that don't have sockets. For example, I could pay 21,000 gold here and put a socket in here, which I'm going to do. We can also upgrade jewelry, kind of like we upgrade our armor over at the blacksmith. Do the same thing here. We can also unsocket gems, such as this. That way we're not wasting. So we're going to go ahead and put these inside of here. Whoops. We're going to go get another gem from our bank and put it inside there too. That way we're not wasting sockets. So, see, I've got gems in here. Alright, so purple gems are pretty good on weapons. Critical strike damage increased to crowd-controlled enemies, which is pretty much everything that we attack. Also, the green ones are good too. 6% damage, critical strike damage to vulnerable enemies, which is pretty much, again, most of what we attack is going to be vulnerable. But I think all of what we attack is crowd control. So we're going to go ahead and do the purple gem. Alright, let's make some more room in our inventory before going back. Break this one down too. Forgotten Soul. Silver ore, iron chunks. Okay. Very cool. Alright, now we're going to go back up to Firebreak Manor. Alright, so we've started Act 2. I've showed you a few things with the new crafting. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I do have to combine 2 videos because of something that happened earlier. I paused. I didn't actually pause. So I'm going to have to combine the 2 videos. I'd rather that not take too long, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys for watching. We'll pick up on more Act 2 quests on the next video. Hope you guys have a good night. Take care.